Now we have the creature and NPC models in Chains of Domination, Pirate, Dragon, Broker, Cat, and we start immediately with Uther? No, what the fuck am I looking at? It says Uther, isn't it? I mean, it looks like Uther, but it also doesn't. Yeah, but why is he not blue? Probably flashback Uther. But then again, it looks more low poly. So look at this skin and then look at the Thrall model. The Thrall model, right, which is also obviously an updated model, a lot more high poly than... Where the fuck are we? Than this. This does look like it comes from Warcraft 3. It legitimately does. It looks like this is from Warcraft 3, the remake. So I sort of don't know if this actually does Uther justice. Might be reskin. Might be reskin, but at the same time, I'm sort of, I don't know. I am sort of worried about this. Could it be updated for the COT dungeon? It's possible, right? So it could be an update for that dungeon if that is something that they're looking for, but I don't know if they would spend that much time updating a very old dungeon, right? Especially unless, of course, it's sort of a hidden new thing that's coming in patch 9.1. So at some point they are going to reintroduce that dungeon as sort of a new mega dungeon or something like that, where we get to experience the story once again. But I don't think so. I am just sort of, I think they could have done more with this, considering what the Thrall model looks like and just how high poly the Thrall one is. This is a little bit underwhelming. Let's quickly see what happens next. Ooh. Now that is a weird looking creature. Almost looks like a warrior version of the denizens of Erebos. Now tell me you wouldn't want this fucking armor. Of course you would want this fucking armor. Who wouldn't want this armor? This is an amazing fucking armor, right? And if it looks exactly like this in game, yeah, I know it's it's what Anduin looks like, but imagine if you could have this armor in game. Imagine if you're like a paladin or a DK or even a warrior running around with this fucking armor set. How cool would that be? Because I could see myself rocking this and being very, very fucking happy about it. Is the skin so dark? I don't think it's the skin. I think that's gloves. Of course, new mounts. Well, not mount, but creature. But it is the mount that we saw earlier. Boars being updated. Okay, these fucking brokers are... What are they up to? This is once again one of these brokers, but a completely different creature. This is... I mean, what are the brokers fucking up to? What are they into? Look at this shit. They are scary. They are very scary. Oh. New types of brokers all around. Dude, the brokers are fucking crazy. New rats. More rats, I suppose. Strange creatures. The fuck is this? It's like an alien looking thing. Are you seeing this? Like some weird... You guys know the Alien... Yeah, the Alien Predator movies? Like, it's very creepy. But again, very broker-ish. I mean, look at the... So if you look at the back of the head, right? You again see the sort of... Just the light that comes out of it, which is very broker Like, the brokers do the exact same thing with their armors. Like, if you look at the broker armor here, you see the same thing. They just exist sort of in this light phase. So, personally, very weird. Very fucking weird. This thing just looks demonic as fuck. Of course, the new mounts that we've already seen. Bunch of new mounts. Ooh. No, don't mind if I do. This looks fucking awesome. Perhaps getting ready to eventually add these as player models? Probably not, but, you know, could work, right? It could fucking work. But I do think these look really awesome. The fuck? It's got no neck. Look at this. This thing's got no neck. What happened to the neck? It just disappeared. It's literally just shoulders and the head. This literally is that guy from what's the fucking 90 Day Fiancé kind of bullshit. It's that guy, but in the game. Like, they've made that guy in the game. Yeah, Big Ed. This is Big Ed. No neck. It's just the head and the shoulders. 100%. What the fuck is this? How did you die? Like, was that part of his torture? Like, the Jada just smacked him on the head like one of those old school movies and his fucking head just went into his shoulders and that's how he died? This is like weird. This is very, very fucking weird. What's interesting to me, all jokes aside. All right, so the pirate dragon we've seen at BlizzCon, which is why I didn't pay too much attention to it, because we did see this at BlizzCon. I sort of thought it silly at the time. A pirate dragon, the fuck's the point? This does look very Twilight-ish kind of dragon. I don't know if you guys, obviously not the purple of it, but it does look sort of infinite dragon, Twilight-ish kind of dragon. So, you know, pirate dragon, okay, apparently dragons can also be fucking pirates, you know, if they want to be. So, the Dreadlords, what I did find interesting about the Dreadlord models, the fact that we have male and female models, but this is obviously not going to be, because the Dreadlords each look very individual. So far, all of the Dreadlords we've seen have their own look. They have names. They're not just endless mobs, right? The Dreadlords are definitely not just endless mobs, but this looks like a subset of them. Almost like a serving race, so to speak, of quote-unquote Dreadlord. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It doesn't look like the Dreadlords, like Mal'Ganis or what's his name, the light guy, Lord Thraxian, right? I don't get the same kind of feel from these models than I did from them. These looks more generic and maybe more NPC, lower class sort of servants of the actual Nathrazim. Yeah, children of the Dreadlord, so to speak. But that makes it even more interesting, because if there are children or sort of a subset of the Dreadlords, then what exactly is the fucking Dreadlords, right? That makes it even more interesting. Let's go back down to the guy with no fucking neck. And then a guy with big head. This is just big head Ed. I mean, this guy's got at least some neck and then a very, very big head going all the way up. Again, some very weird fucking creatures rolling around here. We've got the bear-looking mount. The hell is that? This is a cute little thing, though. Sort of like a Murloc that crossed with a dinosaur and then stayed weird. I do kind of like this. I kind of like this creature. It looks kind of cute. At least I think so. And then, of course, we have the eye. Now, this looks cool. I do like these creatures. Blizzard's art team, dude, they just kick fucking ass, bro. They just kick ass with this shit. Little goblin date things. So this is what happens to goblins whenever they die. Everyone been wondering where are all the goblins and all the gnomes in the Shadowlands. This is what happens to them. When they die, they go straight to the maw. Everyone knows that those little fuckers don't live, right? And they don't get to go to the good realms. They go straight to the maw and they turn into these little cunts. Probably going to be annoying little shits, always coming at you in groups that you have to AoE down before they hit you on the foot and break it or some shit. I don't know. If this is a rideable mount eventually, I'm going to lose my shit. There's a lot of play with opaqueness in this. Like, a lot of creatures are seriously opaque, which is sort of the only thing that makes them weird, right? Is the fact that the armor is there and the rest of the creature is just very opaque. More very cool models. Sort of weird armor. And more... What the fuck creature is this? It almost looks... It's just weird. There's so many fucking... really strange creatures in these models.